Welcome guys and gals, this is Jabber bringing you another AHO KSL game, and this is the round of 16 group C or D. It might be group C or D, I'm not entirely sure. But as the yellow Terran we have Vesper, and the well, I guess that's teal Zerg we have Rudo, and this is going to be a live cast here. And also these players are both silver to bronze, so this should be quite a good game. Looks like SCV's gonna go out and build that supply depot. This Overlord is gonna scout and let Rudo know that the bases are both at the top right, so close proximity here. And we'll see how he reacts accordingly. It also seems as though not a lot else is going on here. Sorry, I'll put the production tab up. So Overlord and supply depot, and it looks like he did the extractor trick, so getting a little bit more mining time on that. He might be going for a 14 pool 16 Overlord 16 gas. Kind of standard opening for both players. We have a barracks going down for a Vesper and an SCV scout going out as well, and that Overlord smartly pulling back, doesn't want to get picked off by a Marine or anything like that. SCV making its way towards Rudo's base. He is putting down a 15 pool, so he did opt to go. He doesn't have gas yet, surprisingly, so he might get gas at 16, not entirely sure. That Overlord is coming back. That SCV is going to scout his base and sees exactly what's going on. Still no gas up for Rudo, so he's probably not going to go for speedlings quite yet. He is doing a little bit of, Vesper is doing a little bit of scouting here. And not much else going on. Marine being built at that barracks. And I just want to let you guys know that pretty soon, in about a week here, I'm going to be upgrading my fraps to the, the standard edition, where, you pay whatever it is, $37, which is very worth it, and I'll be able to cast my videos with no problems instead of having to cut them at 30 seconds, and it sound weird sometimes. So no more missing battles and no more missing anything else here, but that SCV scout gets out. I don't exactly know what Rudo's doing, to be completely honest. He's supply blocked at the moment, trying to get that queen out. Vesper is building Marines as we speak. He's also getting both of his gases down, so maybe going for more of a mech build. Well, I guess going for siege tanks rather. And we also have an orbital command down for Vesper as well. It looks like the drone scout is going to go back and see what's going on, although he's not going to be able to get in, unfortunately, because that barracks and those supply depots are making a block, and there's Marines right behind it. Something a lot of Terrans like to do. He doesn't even see that the ramp is blocked there, but I'm assuming he assumes that. And yeah, we see a factory going down, and this is crucial because even if he was going to go for something like Reapers, he'd need to get that factory for that nitro upgrade, and I don't think that's a good thing. I mean, I think they nerfed the Reapers a little bit too much, but that's up for debate. I think they're going to change that in the future. And they also made it so you have to build a supply depot, which even nerfed them even farther. So I don't really like the move by Blizzard. I think they'll end up changing it in the near future. But Terran was a little bit strong, but at the same time, that's a huge nerf for Terran, especially with the siege tank nerf a little while back. But it looks like a hidden expansion is going to go down around the 5 o'clock position. So that hatchery is up, and he's going to be able to start mining from that already. It looks like Roach Warren and his second gas finally going up as well. So it looks like a Zergling Roach build is going to be happening. He's just now getting his lair, well, I guess teching up to it. Another barracks going down, and a Hylian out as well, which is a very smart move, so we can deal with those Zerglings. Looks like Reactor going down at the barracks as well. So he'll be able to pump out a lot more Marines. I don't know if he should go that Marine heavy. Looks like those two Hellions are probably going to do some harassment here. Not much going on at that hatchery. The Hellions are moving across the map, and it looks as if there's not a lot of units, and I don't know if Rudo's going to be able to deal with this, to be completely honest. And those Hellions are going to possibly scout this base. No, they're scouting for expansion, and critically, he doesn't think he has an expansion right now, so choosing to opt for that hidden expansion was a really smart move. Let's see the micro. One of the Hellions gets picked off, and that's not good at all. Those he's not even going to get a kill, I don't think. Wow. Except all those drones up in a line, all those Zerglings rather, and a ton of Zerglings getting killed here. More Zerglings getting killed, and finally that Hellion goes down, but doing quite a bit of damage, not really catching any drones off. I don't know how many drones he actually pulled off of the line. I know he pulled these two off at least. But other than that, I'm not entirely sure what was going on at Starport. now down for Vesper, and he is getting a medevac. Might go for drop tech. Spire being researched by, well, I guess not researched, being put down by Rudo, and he is putting all of his overlords in, and he put those overlords in the top right corner. I don't know if that got it because the 30-second thing ended on me. Sorry about that. Anyways, Spire tech obviously going up, and this expansion is still up and running, not entirely saturated at all. Not even 8 drones here, only about 6. Which is kind of unfortunate. His economy is really hurting. If we look at the income tab, it looks like you see that Vesper is way up in the minerals, almost 300 minerals consistently up. Especially if he gets some mules out, that'll even bring him up even higher. And if we look at the resource tab, both of them are doing a pretty good job of utilizing their minerals. Vesper is doing a little bit better. Vesper is really gas heavy, surprisingly, and it's 46 supply to 43. Back to the production tab, we see the reactors going down, probably on that on that starport, and submarines being built as well. And not much else going on, and it looks like he is going to opt for a drop here, so this is going to be really exciting. We'll see how Rudo is able to defend against this. Vesper still doesn't know that that expansion is there. But critically, it's not too important. He only has a few roaches here, which is very surprising. It looks like Mutila is finally coming out, although they're not going to be able to do too much against those marines, but I would opt to get some more marines quick. He is researching stims, so I would probably wait to drop until that stims research. I think he should have upgraded that a little bit sooner, and it looks like SUVs are just, you know, flowing out. I don't know where they're going. He might be opting for a hidden expansion himself, or I have no idea. That Zergling is definitely going to see that SUV, though. So the SUV is probably going to go down. Nope. And the Zergling is just going run by. Now it's coming back to... Nope, just kidding. He probably had it on auto move or something like that. Other than that, though, I guess these SUVs are just going to go scout for more expansions. He is going to see that this expansion is right at the hidden position at the 5 o'clock here, and that's huge, just, you know, for the fact that he knows that it's there. And now he's got to be kind of worried because he doesn't have his expansion of himself, but he does have to realize that only one gas was up, and the, I mean, I guess he doesn't know how long that was mining for, but he has to know that that is not fully saturated yet. And Rudo looks like he's pretty content just to stay in his base, about 7 Mutalisks there. And they're going to be attacking. Oh, they're going to be moved in. It looks like they're going to be moved in, and these are all going to go down, and this is going to be really bad. I think he wasn't even really paying attention. I don't know why. Vesper's moving all his units, but all those Mutalisks go down, and he's going to be able to take down the Spire. This is going to be really critical. He needs to get those roaches back, but critically the roaches are all the way back at the other base, and this is really bad. Those marines are just stimming up, killing off the spawning pool. This could possibly be GG. Those roaches need to get back really quick. Hopefully he's macroing at the same time, but neither one of them are macroing. Neither one of them are macroing, and that's really critical. Vesper needs to be building marines as he's attacking. That's the key to playing Starcraft, and unfortunately neither one of them are doing anything, and that medevac does get away, but this attack is going to be forwarded by these roaches. I really would have gone for the... Sorry, I don't know how much that got of it, but I would have gone for the roach swarm before I would have gone for the spawning pool. Now he's getting a hydralisk den, and really if he would have been building more units, I mean he does have a ton of units there, and he's going to go in for another drop, but if he would have been building more units at the exact same time, then that would have been probably GG. He could have just gone right through the main, and it looks like a counterattack is coming from Rudo, which is really the only thing he can do. He knows that that Vesper is going to forces much quicker, and he's going to be focusing on that. But at the same time, there's a large group of forces right here, and this is going to be really bad. Oh no, he sees it. That's critical. He sees it, raises up the supply depot, and that's a good move. Those roaches do have that range upgrade, you have to remember though, but the marines still range them because they're on the higher ground. And this is going to be really bad. He's just A-moving them in here, and this is not going to be a successful attack at all. Yeah, that supply depot does go down, but at the same time, these roaches are Gandhi, and just building his spawning pool up, I cannot see how possibly Rudo can win after this. And Vesper is also got an orbital command already at that hidden, well, I guess not hidden, but that 11:30 position, 11 o'clock. Really think that Vesper should move in. He does have a huge force in his base, and I think this is definitely going to be GG right here, guys, because there's really no units, only 6 roaches, and that's about it. But this hydralisk den is going to go down. Yes, it does go down, so no hydralisk for Rudo, no Zerglings either, and those roaches all go down. This is going to be GG, guys. So I really don't know anything that Rudo can do from this point on. He's going to lose his war drone as well, and probably his lair, and this is his last-ditch effort. This base down here has nothing. He's not even building a spawning pool down there, which is pretty critical. Jesus, he has so many resources that he's not using right here. Yep, and there's the GG, guys. So, great game, and other than that, not much else to say. We'll see you guys next game. Vesper advances, and Rudo goes to the losers match.